in 2022, the Santa Cruz River of southern Arizona ran red. Why did this happen? The Santa Cruz River, or Rio Santa Cruz, runs a crazy course from the U.S. into Mexico and back north across the border through Tucson. After decades of groundwater pumping, the river was dry. But today, it gets an inflow of water from a strange new source, and researchers wanted to study it. The research project was run by agencies including the University of Arizona and the USGS. A dye, rhodamine WT, was released into the river and monitored as it flowed downstream. Rhodamine, the fluorescent red dye used in the study, is commonly used in hydrological studies. It's considered non-toxic. Then the researchers collected water samples at specific intervals downstream to measure the effects of sunlight on certain organic materials. Some of the materials the researchers were testing for included personal care products, pharmaceuticals, and other chemical compounds. They studied the cumulative impact of continued exposure to sunlight on destroying or chemically altering the residual organic materials in effluent. The term effluent is commonly used to refer to wastewater. It usually refers to sewage, sometimes treated and sometimes not. So what does this have to do with the Santa Cruz River? Well, remember how I said it practically ran dry, and today it does flow? Well, the Santa Cruz River is an effluent-fed river. It's basically a river that flows because it's, well, wastewater. And in a time of dried up wetlands, rivers, and climate change, this isn't as uncommon of a practice as you might want to think. Neither is dyeing rivers colors for research. Take, for instance, the Gardon River in southern France. Scientists dumped sulforamine, a non-toxic, water-soluble fluorescent dye, into the river to study how the water flowed downstream, and it turned the river red there. And that's the story of why rivers turn red. Well, at least these rivers. There are some other reasons, some of them disturbing, why a water body might take on a red sheen. I recently talked about that in a video about Owens Lake. That's a really interesting story. It's a lake in California. If you haven't seen that video, definitely check that out. And I'll be talking about other reasons why rivers turn crazy colors from green to red, and why we might want to be concerned about these changes in waterway systems as we face climate change and changes to the ecosystems around us. I'll see you guys next time here at Let's Go Geo.